Oh, hang on a minute. I've got to put this in. This is already take two. I can't be fucked to start it again just off the back of this shit. Right. So, my day changed again. I think I reported this in one of the videos that I've already just deleted. But anyway, it has changed again since then. But yeah, I had my support worker appointment this morning, and it was day one again, and it crashed again. But no, it didn't. And again, it's like, I think that's that sign of me being that little bit more robust. But all it is like, she obviously wasn't able to get hold of, it's still been early and things ain't done since Christmas, and she said basically she hasn't been able to get in touch with her contact at the council. And she actually said the expression, she couldn't get the tea sorted out, but she actually said the expression, she was like, yeah, I find it hard to prioritise. I was like, do you? Yeah. She just suddenly realised after a while that I was smiling. So I said, you do realise that you just said to someone with fairly profound ADHD that you have trouble with prioritising? She just went, oh, and just started laughing. And I went, I said, do you tell dyslexic people? I don't know, it's weird. I know the letters, but when they're in, they just don't make sense anymore. Do you ever get that? But no, it was. Do you know what she said? This is how good she is. She just kind of reframed it, but she said, you know what? She said, it's just, I probably do get it in just the same way. She said, but it's just not in just the same way. She said, it's probably is all the things that you get. It's just, that's a little taster of it if I imagined it all the time. And I was like, it's a pretty fucking good guess, mate. Pretty fucking good guess if it applies to everything. But yeah, again, like, she doesn't question or anything. She's well sound. So it's like next week, she's, a meeting or whatever on, but I am still on weekly appointments. She hasn't, like, she said, I think I'm still the same mental health score. She said, you do look better. She was leaving. That's a good one. Instead of saying you look thin and unwell, it's nice when they then say you look better. It does have the same but opposite like effect. But what was I going to say? Not about looking better. That's it. I'm getting a student. Which could be massively good. Like, her plan for her, she said, I'm getting a student. That's another reason why she's been busy, and she's having to do a lot of preparation because she's got to be an educator. But that means, because I know, because I've been in the one sitting in said passenger seat of said car, but she'll bring that student in and to meet with, and she'll say to her, right, what do you think of that gentleman? And then she'll be talking about me, because that's what they do. They know the patient, client, whatever they call it already. So they say, right, so this man, and they'll give you background and whatever, and they'll be saying stuff. And I know that I'm interesting to mental health services. I know that I am. Because I'm special. Right? But, like, basically I've got the potential of having, like, what if she's, every brilliant doctor, nurse, everything started out as a student, and a lot of them started out as brilliant students. Some people are brilliant students and shit practitioners. Might have been me. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with getting a student. You might get a third year student. You might get someone who's nearly qualified. But in any case, you're going to get someone who is there to prove a fucking point, and she's there for a small amount of time, and she's going to go like, right, so you're on a 6-week placement, you're going to have 6 visits with this gentleman because he's on weekly. You're going to see him first thing every Monday morning. What's your plan? I am going to be on the receiving end of that shit. So hopefully I'm getting someone who's passionate about what she's doing. I'm not being sexist. I've already been told she's a she because she talked to her. But who's passionate about what she's doing, and hopefully is very intelligent and keen on the subject, and wants to sort of have a case study and wants to get high marks. So, she said she could be doing stuff in the background while, in between weeks and whatever. So you can make plans. Like, she's given me a little bit of homework to do. I've got some letters that I need to find out and take photographs of for her and send them in, and all that sort of shit. But then I'll be doing that with this student. She'll be doing follow-ups and then saying, can you know, so it's like, hopefully we'll keep those maybe 1 or 2 phone calls in between appointments, just so there's that continuity. So that's, you know, and like I've always said with me, it's like when I get bad news, sometimes, obviously the leg infections and shit like that, because it just felt ongoing and I was just desperate. But sometimes this sort of bad news is I just go, all right. Because there's fuck all I can do about it. Like if I'm in a queue or something, I'll fucking throw you out of the way. I can tell you to fucking hurry up and stop fucking talking. Some of us are fucking busy. I never do that, right? I'm the one talking. You're right. I am the one talking. I know that's what you said. I know that's what at least 5 of you, if there 5 people ever watch it, said. But yeah, so it's kind of like what was a bit of a bad thing, or could have been a bad thing. The state I've been in before, it's like anyone could be forgiven for thinking, oh God, yet again, I've got to wait 2 weeks. So I was all mentally keyed up and thinking, is it going to actually start to actually happen, and feel that dream starting to happen and then starting to do stuff. And, you know, I'd started to get a little bit more organisational at home and all that. Yeah, just do nothing for 2 weeks. But no, I'm like, well, just ride this wave of positivity, and it's basically I've got now like 2 days to study, to like clean my room and study, finish off all of that organisational stuff that I'd started, and get back into my study. Because now, like every other time I'm doing a study, I'm sitting there guilting myself out, going, "You've just done an hour's work on the computer. You could have been doing." Do you know what I'm saying? But like the thing about the study is I can just press pause and save it at any point, even when I'm in the middle of an exam. So like, I could probably get on a roll with those. I remember doing on one of the courses that I did. I did like I think it was like 16 module course, but I did like 9 modules in like an overnighter. It's exactly like my days at uni. Once hyperfocus kicks in, mate, and I'm studying, if it gets to about 12 o'clock, I get to a point with reading. I'm like, no, make it come alive. And that's it. And I think I won't be in bed until it'll probably be about 4, and I still might not sleep, and it might not be at all. But that's cool. You just ride the waves when you get them sometimes. So it's just like, and then I'm working Thursday, and then that's one of the weeks out of the way. It'll just go really, really quickly, and I'll have stuff that I can do. And then the other thing is, it's lovely. I met my cousin. Like, I didn't even know she was on my Facebook until she replied about a post about my. I'd seen her name and stuff, and just the odd like, and I remember thinking, who's that? And like, you know, sometimes girls get married and whatever, and she wasn't around a lot on my Facebook, and it was just when she replied to that, she started replying a lot more, and then we just started interacting on Facebook, and then we've got loads. Well, I met her today. She's been in India, and we were like, we've got lots we could learn from each other. She reads cards as well, but she does them differently to me. She reads different cards, and she's got a different approach, and so we were sharing sort of stuff about that. I consecrated her cards for her. I did some proper forest magic. Yeah, baby. It was beautiful. It's fair. Like like I've said before, I really connect when I'm doing something for someone else, and it's physical, and it's here, and it's now. That's when I really feel it. That's when I really feel it. So I charged up her cards with all the shit I do. And like she did a little reading, she took a card out, and then she sent me a photo of it. It's like, but she's family. It's like she's my second cousin once removed or something like that. I don't know her that well at all, but she's lovely. I'm getting really well with her. It's like, so she's like automatically like a close friend, like a really close friend, because of the family thing. And she's like, I've got a family member again. But you know, I've said before about those close human connections, and it's like the knowledge of them, just knowing that they're there, makes a difference subconsciously without you even knowing about it. And I'll tell you what, having them all fucking ripped out in one evening and fucking toxified and poisoned is fucking equal and opposite bad. And that's what boiled me over. That is what boiled me over. The only problem with that is it now can't be fixed with just words, because biological shit happened when my brain melted down. Actually melted down. My cucumber was pickled. So regardless of anything to do with forgiveness and moving on and sorting shit out and rah-de-rah-de-rah, I'll still be ill. Deal with it. It's happened. It's true. It's not bullshit. Go and read it. I read it in the Daily Star. But But those kinds of connections definitely do help. Definitely help. And she keeps talking about it like it's a connection. It's lovely. It's lovely that you can be that free and that strong with it. And you know, she's not on anyone's side, and she's not, but she's sympathetic to my position. And you know, we didn't talk about any of my toxicity, really. We did, but I don't think it's going to drag anything up. If it does, it does. But it's like, I'm just happy. I've got a little cousin. She's my little cousin friend, and she wants to come out into the forest and do magical shit with me. It's like, thank you. She's lived here for years. I just didn't know her. You know, I've got fucking hundreds of cousins. It's like, I have. I'll never meet. But there you go. That's what it is. But it's, you know, like I've had 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And I'm not talking about my friends. Friends are always like, friends are a different entity to all of this shit. Yes, they're connections, but they're like, I think I've covered it. You either get me or you don't. There's some difference. I'm not rejecting friend love is my fundamental principle, even though it might sound like it at times, and I'm a shit communicator. And I'm always sorry if any of my friends think that I mean that I'm pushing them away or thinking they don't care about me or don't want to help me. But I get accused of it a lot. That's what I'm really like about it. But it's like, it's just fun. It's exciting, and I've got a little family member. But it's making me smile. It's making me happy. It's like, it's a lovely energy, and it's, you know, the shit I do would be tantamount to a satanic ritual with certain people I know, and would be enough to like have them flee to the hills anyway and cast me aside. Fucking religion. Loads of people get fucked up by that shit. Fuck off, religion. Apart from Hinduism. I did say, I don't think, actually, and Buddhism. But I did say and Taoism. But I don't think that blasphemy exists in Hinduism. And my cousin's into it a little bit. She's getting into it. She said, no, not really. Hindus are cool. They don't really give a fuck what you believe. They're really close to just spiritualists. And like, their gods are way cool. I'd rather have an orange elephant with 4 fucking arms than a judgmental cunt on a cloud that says, you're all sinful bastards. Here, nail my son to some wood, and apparently I can forgive you all. I don't know. It's fucking bollocks, if you ask me. But yeah, like, I like being playful with shit. I can be playful with my spirituality. I can take the piss out of it. Angels have got a big sense of humour. You don't need to feel like a horrible piece of shit with angels and stuff. And yeah, like, I don't think the way that I talk about Hindu deities would be blasphemous. I think that Hindus would be smiley and happy that I was getting joy from it, because that's the way they look at people. They'd be looking at my smile and feeling my energy and going, he's having fun, playfully talking about the gods. That's what I reckon. Which is much better than what's it? The unforgivable sin, I think. It's like if you say fuck Jesus or something. Really? Where's rape in amongst all that then? Murder? No. Saying 2 words though, you cross the line, mate. But let's not get started on religion, because I will not end. And it's probably time this video did. But I am definitely happy. Well, definitely happy. It's like a reconnection of sorts, and kind of progress on the support worker tip. It's, you know, it's got to wait a little bit longer, but it should be even better by the time it gets here.